daycare, like what encouraged you to get into that business? What was it about daycare that you've opened and expanded and just done well with?
Well, in our area, there was a need. We really only had one licensed daycare center. At the time, back then, I've been in daycare business almost 20 years. That daycare center was only open from, I think, what is probably 8 to 5 or 7 to 5. And always, the different citizens always complained that they couldn't go to work or get to work on time, because if the daycare center didn't open till 7, for example, and if it closed at 5 and they didn't get off to 5, they was experiencing challenges being able to, get to work on time or get off work and pick their children up before the daycare center closed. So that's why I opened up a daycare center at 6 in the morning and closed at 6 p.m.
Okay.
We didn't have that at the time, so I know I'm one of the first licensed centers to make that time available for the citizens.
Okay, so really thinking about the market and the citizens and
That's correct.
adjusting to the need. That's that big bonus when it comes to business. So, wow, Terrance. Okay, yeah, you putting some things out there for some folks to think about. I'm my thing is I definitely want to see more entrepreneurship. That's my thing. I agree. There's some people that want a job, they need a job, or they but even if they get a job to an extent of getting business, but I think Booker T. Washington, that he wanted us to have that independence, to thrive on that. So I think that's one thing I wanted to really talk to you about, that side of it, because I understand, you're going from the business aspect and you're running for office on that end, but yeah. Well, I definitely appreciate you, sharing, everything when it comes to business. I think you've definitely given us some good nuggets. I definitely, there's some things that have gone on in the community, and just want to ask you, that you've had some charges that are kind of serious that have been filed on you, and I just wanted to touch base and wanted to get your input and give us some input on that and what's going on with that.
Well,
So,
great. Yes, I do, and for that event, I'm innocent, and I look forward to my day in court.
okay.
And other than that, I'm working hard for the citizens of Macon County like I always do, and I'm going to keep on doing it. I don't let any negative effect stop me from rolling and stop me from working for the citizens of this district.
Hey, I hope you're enjoying the conversation. Just want to take a little break, and I need you to do a couple of things for me real quick. First, I need you to go ahead and subscribe and like. So like this video, subscribe to the channel. What that does, that helps me bring more information and great interviews and conversations about Tuskegee. That's ultimately the goal. So if you go ahead and like and subscribe, that would definitely help. The next thing is, if you are looking to tour and have an experience of Tuskegee and your organization, maybe you're a school, maybe you're having a family reunion, let Tuskegee Tours handle everything. We organize and facilitate your whole tour. It has been an awesome experience. If you check out the channel, you see other people that have enjoyed the experience, and you can too. If you want to get some information about how we can organize your tour, just look in the description.